Now, if there's one thing that unites every single League of Legends player, all the way from Bronze, all the way up to Challenger, every single player, is that at some point, everybody is going to tilt. Now, if you're not familiar with the word tilt, it's basically when you're just mentally destroyed. You've got a loser's mindset, and it's usually after something bad happens. Maybe you've gone into a fight with that Riven, and she's killed you, and she's escaped, and she's got like 7 HP left, and something just triggers in your brain, and you just sort of lose it. You lose the ability to play the game. You stop caring about the game. In this video, I'm hopefully going to try and teach you how to combat that, because it does affect everyone, and it honestly is a big reason for people losing games that really don't need to be lost. So the first step to combating tilt is honestly trying to realize when you've tilted. Now, tilt can affect everyone differently, but honestly I think the biggest factor to show someone is tilted is when they start making dumb plays, or when you start making dumb plays and when you sort of look back at it and think, what was I doing there? Maybe your team starts flaming you, like, why are you out of position? Why do you engage like 1v5? What are you doing? That is basically when you know you're tilted, and that is when you can start to employ these tips I'm going to give you to try and avoid that. So the first step I want to give you is that if you're a bit of an emotional player, if people flaming you gets to you, the first tip I want to use, and that people really don't do enough, is use that mute button. It's there for a reason. It's the button that literally silences people from criticizing you. It silences the people who are just flaming you for no reason, just getting on your back. It can't stop them pinging, that's one thing that's annoying, but it can stop them talking shit about you in game. And honestly, that is a big step to stop you tilting, because you can just ignore the chat completely and literally focus on your game and your game entirely. Because honestly, at the end of the day, you can't control 5 characters, you're only controlling your character in the game, and that's all you need to focus on, and you don't need anyone else criticizing you whilst you're doing it, because honestly, it's not helpful. Now moving right on to the second tip, and this tip is kind of if you're already tilted in a way, if you're already starting to make some stupid plays and you're looking back like, oh, what am I doing? This tip has got to be taken with a pinch of salt, because it's not necessarily playing good League of Legends, it's more about avoiding tilt. And what I want to say to you is that if you feel like you're tilted, before you make any play, just wait 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll go through it. Because in that 3 seconds, you might pull off, you might like look at your mini-map, say, actually, I'm going into like a 1v4 here, what am I doing? Like, I shouldn't call this Baron, we've got no vision, you know, that kind of thing. If you just wait these 3 extra seconds, which is not a lot of time, there's 30 minutes, 40 minutes in the game, 3 seconds is really not a lot of time, you're not going to lose out for waiting 3 seconds. That is going to help you stop making these stupid plays, which is honestly more important than doing something decisively, because doing things decisively is good in League of Legends, but if you're doing something decisively and it's wrong, that can be catastrophic to a game and can just totally lose you a game. So the third tip I want to mention is you gotta start playing cautiously if you're behind. If you're behind, you're not in a position where you can make plays, and if you feel tilted when you're behind, it's really good to play cautiously, because honestly, there's a really high chance, especially in solo queue where anything can happen, the enemy team is more than likely going to make a throw. Now, if you're playing proactively all the time from behind, you're basically a weaker team going up against a stronger team, and that's just giving you less chance to win. You're basically crippling your own chances to win. If you start playing cautiously and waiting for them to throw, that'll give you a much better chance of getting back into the game and sort of repairing your mental focus in a way. So that's my third tip, is just play cautiously, especially if you're behind. Now this last tip is probably the biggest tip, and it's kind of a long-term tip in a way. Long-term, you want to change your mindset to the game, and this is what's going to help stop you tilt in the long run. So one big thing I know that can tilt people, especially in lower elo, is KSing. So when someone steals your kill, it can feel really bad. Oh, you know, like, I'm playing Jinx, why is Tarek taking my kill, that kind of thing. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter who the kill goes to. If you're getting kills, that's great for your team. It does not matter who it goes to. You have to not accept that in your mind. Objectives matter, dragons matter, barons matter, taking inhibitors matter, kills. If you get kills, it's more about taking the enemy off the map than you getting gold or you getting a kill. So you have to really change your mindset on that. It does not matter who gets the kill. The next thing to focus on long term is to literally focus on only yourself, and just don't ignore what your team's doing, but just like don't really watch your team. I know so many people watch their teammates and they're spam ping them, signal enemies are missing when they die or whatever. That is just not useful. You're never gonna be able to climb if you're always doing that, and it's gonna basically tilt you. It's gonna tilt your teammates. It's gonna make a bad environment for you to play in. Basically, if you're focusing on yourself and your own gameplay, you're gonna win more games. You're gonna be more useful for your team, and you're gonna tilt less, and you're gonna tilt your own team less. So I hope this video has been helpful to you guys. Hopefully you can go into your games. Maybe if you're someone prone to tilting, hopefully this will help you, because I mean this is tips from my personal experience. This is what I think about tilt. I don't think I'm someone who tilts too much anymore, because I've employed these so much and because I've played a lot of games before. And honestly, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or any more questions or tips yourself, leave them in the comments below. I'll be happy to read them, happy to comment on them, and drop a like if you like the video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you for the next video, hopefully.